was recently announced that Coinbase, the biggest cryptocurrency market in the world, is going to buy XRP Ripple coins worth 11 billion 0 cents for its own use. Doesn't that sound crazy? This is definitely a very good sign. Experts say XRP could go as high as $1, 0 cents to 1,000 or even more. That's pretty cool, right? Let's take it one step at a time and get to the point without any more nonsense. If you haven't heard, Ripple is back in the news. This time it's not because of a court case, but because of a bold power move that could change the future of stablecoins and maybe even make the price of XRP go up. A new story from Fortune says that Ripple and Coinbase are tiredly bidding over who is going to buy Circle. Due to its long experience with Circle, the company that makes USDC is the second biggest stablecoin on the market. At first glance, Coinbase might seem like the best buyer, but Ripple is reportedly ready to offer up to $11 billion 0 cents in cash and XRP to make the deal happen. This might not seem like a good match. Circle and Coinbase started working together in 2018, and Coinbase has a small stake in the business. They also have an agreement to share profits based on the reserves that back USDC and a clause in the contract that stops Circle from doing anything that could hurt Coinbase's earnings from the stablecoin. On paper, Coinbase seems to be ahead. Insiders say Ripple's plan, on the other hand, could make things different. After Circle turned down their first offer of $4 billion 0 cents to $5 billion 0 cents, they made a much stronger offer between 9 billion 0 cents and 11 billion. This is where things get interesting. Ripple could offer XRP from its own funds as part of the deal. According to its report for the first quarter of 2025, Ripple has more than 4.5 billion XRP in active wallets, which is worth over 10 trillion 700 billion dollars 0 cents. It also has 37 billion XRP locked up, which is worth more than $87 billion 0 cents. Zero. Ripple has a lot of money and a digital asset that might be cheap and is ready to use both to buy a big company. The market could change a lot if Ripple uses XRP in this deal. XRP is no longer just a way to buy things. Billion-dollar business deals need you to send money across countries. If people change the way they think about it, it can become a tool that can drive demand. Big players in the market may start to pay more attention, and individual buyers may soon follow suit. But there's a catch. If Ripple wins the bid and takes over Circle, it might need to fix its relationship with XRP to stay ahead of the competition in the stablecoin space. And that could mean putting XRP back on Coinbase after taking it off there because of Ripple's legal battles with the SEC. Just think of the irony after Ripple cut ties with XRP. With over 1 million users in the US, Coinbase could become one of the most important places for XRP to be used and bought. Analyst and investor Paul Barron said it best when he said Ripple is playing a longer game and they might just win. If Ripple succeeds, it will be in charge of more than just a stablecoin provider. It will be in charge of a key part of the digital dollar economy. This will put it at the center of a future where stablecoins and crypto liquidity are closely linked. And because XRP will be a big part of that future, its value could change a lot in the end. Circle may choose to go public instead of being bought out, but the fact that Ripple is in the running with such a strong offer shows a big change. XRP isn't just a risky product anymore. It's becoming a how to get things done. The market can't ignore that, but this is just the beginning. Ripple isn't just trying to get attention. It's also taking steps that could take XRP to heights we haven't seen in years. If you think this 11 billion 0 cents power play is crazy, wait until you hear what crypto experts think will happen next. Some say it's the best chance ever for an XRP bull run. Get ready for what's going to happen. Crypto voices from all over X are adding fuel to this discussion. XRP dragons put it in 3 words: freedom. We need to do more than just shout it. It's a way of life in which XRP is more than just a digital object. Some people, like Steph, believe that the signs are already there and are writing that the past is repeating itself in terms of XRP. This could mean that there will be another breakout like the ones that happened in previous cycles, which makes people even more hopeful. Crypto Geek says that message, whether it's literal or not, is making both users and doubters rethink what they think they know about XRP's ceiling. It's possible for each XRP to reach $10,000, 0 cents, which is a more sensible question that Levi asked. Levi is trying to change the subject from daily price changes to long-term market possibilities and valuation. But Eduardo Fine, founder of Alpha Lions Academy, may have the most thought-provoking thing to say. People who own XRP are making a big mistake by selling too soon. Earlier this week, he used a simple example to get people to think. Let's say you bought 500 XRP for $7, 0 cents, and then sold them for $2, 40 cents, making a nice $1, 0 cents to 2,000. That sounds good, doesn't it? I guess XRP will be worth $20, 0 cents in 2027. And the money that was put in could have grown to $10,000, 0 cents. This is the kind of missed opportunity that Fina says comes from being afraid and anxious, which are strong emotions in sideways markets. It's hard to disagree with Fina. The price of XRP has been below its all-time high of almost $40, 0 cents for a long time. Since early 2018, there have been ups and downs, cases, delistings, relistings, and problems with the government. However, the basics look better than ever today. The court case where Ripple beat the SEC was a turning point. It is now looking to buy companies for billions of dollars. Institutional money is moving around. There are busy global partnerships. The coin is becoming more useful. However, the price is still behind. This is when waiting is best. In the past, the crypto market punished people who only thought about the short term. Bitcoin at $1, 0 cents, 3,000 was seen as silly. Ethereum had a hard time staying below $100, 0 cents for years. These days, could XRP be going in the same way? Some people say that the answer is yes. Those who stay put through the noise will make the most money, not those who trade the changes in a risk-taking market. Might be best to keep at this. XRP's potential may finally start to live up to its promise as regulatory clouds clear and Ripple continues to grow. One thing is for sure. There will be $10,000, 0 cents per coin. XRP Dragon says that people who leave the market too soon might never forgive themselves if XRP's next move is like other crypto bubbles. XRP stands for freedom. When freedom comes, it changes everything, but it takes time to get there. Didn't you figure this out? Hold on tight, because what's coming next could make everything different. There are big changes happening behind the scenes with XRP. It's not just making news, it's also making history. Now, new strategic partnerships are starting to form, which could shake the crypto market to its core. Let's look at what might be the most important change to happen to XRP so far. The Dubai Land Department recently announced that they have put tokenized land records on the XRP